Hi everyone, in this video we'll be looking into the Game 7 from the 1984 World Chess Championship between Grandmaster and the World Champion Anatoly Karpov and the challenger Grandmaster Garry Kasparov. If you are new to the series, I recommend you to go ahead and watch all the Game 6 before heading into Game 7. At the end of Game 6, scoreline reads 2-0 in favor of Anatoly Karpov. Let's jump right into the game. Kasparov is desperate to fight back in the championship. Anatoly Karpov, starting with the white pieces, goes for 1d4, twins pawn opening. Kasparov replies with d5, c4, twins gambit, e6, twins gambit declined, knight to f3, c5, pseudo Tarrasch defense, c takes on d5, e takes on d5, g3, knight to f6, bishop to g2, bishop to e7, neo-Catalan defense. Karpov goes for castling, Kasparov goes for castling. Now this has transformed into a Catalan opening closed. Knight to c3. Now this has again transposed into English opening neo-Catalan defense. Knight to c6. Bishop to g5. Now this again transforms into Tarrasch defense. Two knight Rubinstein Prague Carlsbad variation. C takes on d4. Knight takes on d4. h6. Bishop to e3. Rook to e8. Queen to b3. Knight to a5, attacking the queen. Queen moves to c2. Bishop to g4. Knight to f5. Rook to c8. Knight takes on e7 with check. Rook takes on e7. Rook on a to d1. Queen to e8. h3. Bishop to h5. Bishop takes on d5. Bishop to g6. Queen to c1. Knight takes on d5. Rook takes on d5. Knight to c4. Bishop to d4. Rook on e to c7. b3. Knight to b6. Attacking the rook. And rook moves to e5. Attacking the queen. And queen moves to d7. Queen to e3. f6. Attacking the rook. And rook moves to c5. Rook takes on c5. Bishop takes on c5. Queen takes on h3. Rook to d1. h5. The match is pretty much balanced and neither of them are having any advantage. I want you to pause this video for a moment and try to find the brilliant move played by Anatoly Karpov in this position. Kudos if you are able to get the brilliant move played by Anatoly Karpov in this position. The move is rook to d4. Here, the bishop on c5 is guarded by the queen on e3. Here, while lifting the rook to d4, he is disconnecting the defense. But he can't go ahead and capture the bishop here. Then it will come with rook to d8 with check and collecting back the material here. So Kasparov can't be greedy in this position. And Kasparov, foreseeing this, replies with knight to d7. Bishop moves back to d6. Bishop to f7. Knight to d5. Bishop takes on d5. Rook takes on d5. a6. Bishop to f4. Knight to f8. Queen to d3. Queen to g4. Now Karpov is having an advantage of plus 1.4. He is already 2-0 leading in the tournament. And he continues with f3. Queen to g6. Asking for a trade. King to f2. Rook to c2. Queen to e3. Rook to c8. Queen to e7. So in this position, Karpov is having an advantage of plus 1. The right way for Kasparov to continue from this position is moving the queen to f7 and trying to trade off the queen. But instead, he will play a major blunder here. He will continue with b5. And this is a huge blunder. So after this move, Karpov is having a winning advantage of plus 2.4. and he continues with rook to d8. Rook takes on d8, queen takes on d8, queen to f7, bishop to d6, g5, queen to a8, king to g7, queen takes on a6, and Karpov is up a pawn, queen to d7, bishop takes on f8 with check, king takes on f8, and Karpov plays queen takes on f6 with check, and it was in this position after 44 moves into the game. Garry Kasparov has resigned for a third time to Anatoly Karpov, and he's leading the championship 3-0 against Garry Kasparov. Here, Karpov is 2 pawns up, and he will be collecting the g4 pawn as well. And Kasparov, there is no way Kasparov can hold on to this position, and resignation was the only choice left for Garry Kasparov in this position.